guys, so it's very beginning of June, time to film May favorites. The first thing is gum. I love gum. I chew it all the time. So my favorite gum for the last decade has been Extra Winter Fresh, I think is what it's called. It's the dark blue pack, and for whatever reason I'm finding that increasingly difficult to come across. And this was upsetting to me at first until I came across this. Trident gum in Mint Bliss, and it's a new flavor and it's really good, and I actually now prefer it to the Extra. So of course it's a long-lasting gum, and it's actually the best way to describe it is like a creamy mint. So it's a very soft mint flavor. I absolutely love it, and I keep buying packs of it because I think I'm gonna run out, and I've got like 5 packs now. I'm really obsessed with this gum now. It's super good. Pick some up. The next thing is concealer. A couple of months ago in my Ipsy bag, they sent this little palette. It's called GlamRx is the brand, and they actually sell a couple of different versions of this. When you open it, it's a magnetic palette. It's just an empty palette. There's nothing in it when you get it. The neat thing about it is that you can basically put any eyeshadow, concealer, powder, blush, lipstick that comes with a magnetic back into your palette. It's very similar to the Z palettes, which is another popular brand. They of course have a much wider range of sizes and things. Then last month they sent a concealer, and I was kind of nervous about that just because they don't know me and they don't know my skin color exactly, but I had filled out a profile that listed my skin color as light. So they sent me the color Buff, and of course it fits right into the palette. And I used it the other day, and I've really started to like it. It has a nice powder finish, although it goes on kind of creamy, but it does have a powder finish. So I find that days when I just need to run to the store or something without applying any makeup, I can just put that on under my eyes to cover up my circles, and it doesn't look like I just have concealer on and nothing else. So it's a really good finish, and what I like about their products, Yabby specifically, is that they're really reasonably priced. So the eyeshadows are like $3 a piece, and then the concealers will probably be a bit more, $5 or $6. The next thing is lipstick. Since summer's coming up and spring just kind of finished, I've been trying to wear brighter colors. I tend to be a only neutral gloss kind of girl, and so I want to branch out a little bit, and I've been kind of exploring things, and what I find is I often come back to this one particular lipstick because no matter what eyeshadow color I'm wearing, what clothing color I'm wearing, it really goes with anything. And it's this NYX round lipstick color in Perfect, and that couldn't be a better name because it really is perfect. I'm going to swatch it for you here. But it's basically just a neutral color, but it has a pink, plummy pink to it. And I find that I can wear it with nearly any lip liner color. Plums, neutrals, pinks, reds, and I can kind of blend that color in, and it just is the absolute perfect lip color. I get compliments on it in person, and every time I've posted a picture wearing it, you guys have just been crazy about it. So I definitely recommend that, and those lipsticks I think are between $5 and $6, very reasonably priced. I was at Walgreens a while back, and I came across this. My package is empty because I ate them, but they are Brookside dark chocolate pomegranate candies. They're just like little, they almost look like espresso beans, chocolate covered espresso beans, but instead of the espresso bean inside, it's a little piece of fruit, which is pomegranate, and they're dark chocolate, so it's not super duper sweet, and it's really good. They're super tasty, although a little bit pricey, but I think it's kind of a fun alternative to just, you know, chowing down on a candy bar or something. They also came or had other flavors like blueberry and acai berry, so all of those are kind of superfoods, I guess you could say, and I think that's kind of their selling point. And then of course pairing it with dark chocolate, which is supposed to be a healthier alternative to milk chocolate. I prefer something like this. So give those a try. I've seen them at Walgreens, CVS, Target. Another one of my shopping trips, I was at Ulta, and I was just kind of shopping around, and I started talking to one of the consultants there, and I was telling her about this problem I have with my arms. I have really dark hair, so in turn, other hair on my body, my arms, my legs, is really dark too. And I've always hated that. I've always hated having dark arm hair because I feel like, I always think of the Seinfeld episode with the man hands, the man forearms, and ugh, I just don't want to look like that. So a couple of years ago, I started shaving my arms. I know I could probably wax them, but I just don't go through that trouble. I shave them. And I noticed that in the summertime especially, I would get these red bumps on my arms. And I thought that it was razor burn. So I would switch razors to something newer and sharper, or switch the little serum or the shave gel. None of that helped. Moisturizer didn't help. I couldn't figure it out, and so I was telling her about it, and she said, I have it. I know exactly what you need. There is a brand at Ulta called Dermadoctor, and it's actually a brand developed by a dermatologist, and they have a specific line called KP Duty. It's kind of a play on words, like Kitchen Patrol, but it actually stands for a skin condition which is keratosis pilaris, I believe is how you pronounce it. And essentially what it is around the hair follicle, like dry skin will kind of build up. And I notice this a lot on people on their upper arms especially. Some of you guys may deal with this. Like the skin on your upper arms, I guess, is just a bit more sensitive. Maybe doesn't see the sun as much. And so you get the really bumpy red look on the upper arms. Sometimes people have it on their cheeks, on their legs. And this is actually the solution to it right here. So this product, there's actually 3 products that come together. I bought this the first time I went in, and she gave me some samples of the moisturizer so I wouldn't have to buy them both at the same time. But I went back and purchased this later because I loved it so much. So what you do is scrub your arms first with the scrub that comes in the bottom. I do that in the shower, and then I dry off and I put the serum on. It just takes 1 pump per arm. It's just a tiny amount of product. Rub that all over, and then I follow with the moisturizer. And I kid you not, the next day after I use this product, those red bumps were gone and have not been back since. I use it about once a week, so even though it was a little bit of an investment for me price-wise, this product will last me for quite a while. Really pleased with this product. They have a whole line of skincare, so I'm interested to hear if you guys have tried it or heard anything about it. Please leave me some comments below if you have. And I'm going to be trying some more stuff by this brand, I think. Very, very excited about it. Cute packaging too. Okay, another kind of drugstore type purchase that I have are some eye drops that I've been using. Now I have really bad allergies, especially in the springtime, and we've had kind of a late spring this year. I get a lot of red eyes, itchy eyes, and this is not a good thing when you're trying to do makeup looks. So I've used Visine and all different kinds of products in the past. Nothing really worked that great for me until I came across this Naphcon-A Eye Allergy Relief Drops, and they're in the same section as Visine and all of that. It's just a different brand. It's a bit more expensive, so whereas the Visine are maybe $4 or $5, these are about $9 or $10. But it's so worth it because you only have to use a couple of drops and apply it once a day, and that is it. It is a miracle product, I tell you. Immediate relief on the itching, redness goes away, incredible eye drops, and I cannot recommend them highly enough. The only drawback is that they might be a local product because this is produced by Alcon, which is a company here in Fort Worth. So I don't know how readily available they would be kind of, you know, as you go further out from Texas. But certainly something you could order online. So I'd absolutely recommend this product. So I was in Birmingham a couple of weeks ago to visit my sister. We are doing a lot of work to get ready for my wedding in December, and I have chosen to not have real flowers, but to actually make them all from paper. So we were doing some shopping. I've been to Michael's Arts and Crafts and then wanted to go to Hobby Lobby to see, you know, different scrapbook papers that were there. We were checking out, we went to the front to check out, and I noticed this huge display where they have kind of the candy and stuff, and they had a big display of jewelry. They had some really cute earrings and rings. They were all on these little purple cards. This is one pair here I got, and they were ranging between $3.99 and $6.99 depending on the size of the earring. These kind of have like a pewter, silver, and then a kind of dark gray, almost black stone in them. And all of the earrings I noticed were really neutral, like silvers but with neutral stones. The thing that I was most drawn to is the fact that they were leverback earrings. This is my absolute favorite type of clasp for an earring. A lot of earrings come, of course, with just the hook, and I find that those sometimes will not stay in my ears very well. These are extremely secure, and I actually specifically look for this type of clasp, and so I was really excited to find this. I think I got 3 pair, all the leverback, almost every single pair was that way. So I'm gonna go back and scope out the Hobby Lobby here in Arlington and see if I can find some different ones. So really good purchase at Hobby Lobby. The next thing is a new nail polish added to my Essie collection called So Psyched. SEW, Psyched, and it's kind of a lighter army green color. And the reason I got this is very specific. This isn't a color I would normally purchase probably, but my nephew Gage was deployed to Afghanistan a couple of weeks back, and when I was visiting my sister in Birmingham, she had this idea that all of us, my sister, my niece, my mom, and myself, would be painting our ring finger, this one, and keeping it army green as kind of a reminder of Gage, and to kind of think about him as often as we can. And we're all going to keep our nails painted until he comes home in February. Kind of like tying the yellow ribbon around the oak tree, but this time it's painting our nail green. So I was really happy to find this color by Essie, and of course, just like every one of their products, really great coverage, really good polish, and I will be using this for the next 9 months or so. Well, a couple of months ago, I think it was, I had posted on my Facebook page asking you guys for advice on hair products. Now, for the better part of a decade, I had a short pixie haircut, which I'm realizing the longer that my hair gets, how much easier it is to take care of shorter hair. Yes, I can throw this into a ponytail, but it is much more of a hassle to wash and dry and maintain, and I have to use a lot more products, and I missed my short hair, but I'm going to keep it long for a while. So I asked you guys about some really good products, shampoo and conditioner, because it seems like my scalp is really sensitive. And so a couple people had recommended the Organics brand. I went and picked up a couple of sample sizes of different ones at Ulta because they sell the little travel ones, because I wanted to try. There's the coconut milk, there's the Moroccan oil, there's the Awapui ginger, there's a bunch of different kinds. Of the ones I tried, I really liked the coconut milk ones the best so far. It's a nourishing shampoo and conditioner, and of course these are sulfate free, which some people said made their hair a bit poofier feeling. My hair's poofy anyway, so I don't really notice a big difference there, and I've definitely put some product in to help control that. But I feel like it's very moisturizing, and my hair feels really soft, and it smells really good. So I'm definitely enjoying these products, so thank you to whoever recommended them, and I've loved these absolutely for the last couple of months. Now the last product I have is certainly not a makeup product, but it's one that I've been using quite a bit, and especially I can see myself using a lot as I move into summer, and it is my Bubba Keg. Yay! I'm really familiar with this brand because when I used to work at Clinique, I would be there for long shifts, 8-9 hours, and we weren't allowed to have like sodas or anything or cups of water behind the counter, but they were fine if we had something that contained them with a lid. And so I used to carry my Bubba Keg, which was this big, huge silver thing, and it kept ice cold all day, which was awesome because it was always so hot at the counter. I love that particular product. However, it's difficult to carry in the car with me because it doesn't fit in the cup holder, and it's just kind of cumbersome. I can't put it in my bag. I have to carry it in my hand. And so I was at Kroger in Longview a while back when I was visiting my parents, and I just happened to find this in like the summertime aisle. Have this seasonal aisle where they change out stuff, and they had these little Bubba Kegs, and it's the silver, just the same as the old, and so it's lined. The ice stays cold. Of course, the lid screws off and has a little straw inside, so instead of turning it up and drinking out of it, you actually just use it like a straw. And what I think is pretty genius is this right here, which is the flip top. So you flip this up to drink through, and then this is kind of your carry-all. It's also water washable for the dishwasher. Now the old Bubba Kegs, you couldn't wash them in the dishwasher, and these you can. So I was super jazzed about that. I know that Walmart does sell Bubba Kegs also, so you might try to find them there. They came in a couple of different colors, black, gray, I got the pink, and they had yellow. But you can't ever have enough water practically, especially in the summertime, so I have this by my side all the time, and really excited about this product. So that does it for my May favorites. That's 10 things that I think you guys should be interested in for the summer. I'll be sure and keep my eyes peeled for favorites for June so I can make you guys the next video. Please leave me comments below with things that you've been trying that you really like, or if you've tried any of these products or have more questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I will link everything below in the comment section, as well as my Facebook page, my Instagram, my Pinterest, and my Tumblr, and I look forward to hearing from you guys about your favorites. So talk to you later. Bye.